Well, happy Thursday to everybody out there in the online world. We're still working to go live, but I think we are officially live on Facebook and on YouTube. And hey, tonight you get to hang out with the Waters Edge Church online team. That's right. You get to hang out with the techies and those who are tuned into the digital space out there. And we are so excited that you are joining here tonight on a Thursday evening. If we have yet to meet, my name is Matt Hoover, and I serve as our campus pastor at our Newport News location, but I'm also been spearheading a lot of our online strategy. And I am joined with Miss Kendall Donker. She is one of my colleagues here at Waters Edge. Not only does she do a phenomenal job with guest experience at our Newport News campus, but she has come alongside me as we have led the online strategy and ministry right here at Waters Edge over the past couple of months. Well, hey, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, and we'd love to know who's joining us here today. So go ahead and let us know in the chat. Say a quick hello. Let us know where you're joining from today, maybe what you had for dinner. Some of you maybe have already moved on to dessert. What are you having for dessert? We just love to know who from our WEC family, or really from our WEC worldwide community, who is joining with us on this Thursday evening as we dive into all things online. Now, as you say hello and as you let us know where you're tuning in from, we've got a fun game that we want to play with you throughout the course of our live experience this evening. And Kendall, why don't you tell everybody what kind of fun are we going to have today, and how can they participate in tonight's live event?
Yes, thank you, Matt. Thank you for that introduction too. Thank you. And I want to say hi to everyone watching, and Bonnie, thank you so much. And Jacqueline and Christy. You guys are rock stars. Thank you. So yes, we are going to be playing a just super easy, fun card game. One of our values is church should be fun. So let's start this video off with something fun.
That's right.
I have 6 cards here. And all throughout this video, you're going to have the opportunity to guess what card it is that I'm going to flip over. I'm only going to flip over 4, so you really only have to guess what 4 of them are. So I'm going to show you what they are, and then as we get started, I'll flip them back over, and then I'll flip them over one at a time. So these are the cards. We've got the 2 of Hearts.
Okay, 2 of Hearts.
I did pick this one out because me and my girlfriend Mackenzie, we play spades, and she says that's the highest spade, but it's not. I think the Ace of Spades is the highest.
Ace of Spades, okay.
Ace of Diamonds.
Okay, Ace of Diamonds.
Yes, and 6 of Clubs.
6 of Clubs, okay.
10 of Diamonds.
Okay.
And the Jack of Diamonds.
Okay, all right. So Kendall, you might have to show us all the cards again real quick, and let me make sure I got this straight. So you're going to mix all those cards up, and throughout tonight's live event, one at a time, you're going to pick a random card, right?
Yeah.
And everyone has the opportunity to guess what card you're going to pick, right? Yeah. And you're going to pick 4, right? And it's going to be 1 less card each round, right?
Yep.
Okay. And so what happens if someone gets all of them right, or gets like 3 out of the 4 correct? What do they win tonight?
They become the card flip champion of tonight.
Whoop, whoop.
And they get a super awesome gift card.
Yes, right on, right on. So guys, make sure, again, we got the Ace of Diamonds, we got the 6 of Clubs, we got the 10 of Diamonds, the Jack of Hearts, we've got the Ace of Spades, and then the 2 of Hearts. We've got 6 cards. Now, Kendall, why don't you go ahead and shuffle all those up, okay? She's going to shuffle them all up, and she's going to lay them out in front of her. And while she's doing that, I want you to, right there in the comments, I want you to put down your prediction. What card do you think she is going to flip over first, okay? I'm struggling to remember what they were. I know that there was an Ace of Spades, a 2 of Hearts, a 10 of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts.
Uh-huh.
Then there was an Ace of Diamonds and then a 6 of Clubs. Yes, I got them all.
Yes.
Okay. All right, perfect. So right there in the chat, why don't you just go ahead and guess what card she's going to flip over, and in just a couple of minutes, she is going to flip that card over, and we're going to see who gets the most right here tonight. Well, as she's doing that, and as you're putting your guesses right there in the chat, I wanted to share with you why online is so important, especially right now. As you know, back in March, COVID shut the doors of our church, and we quickly pivoted to an online digital strategy. Now, that changed a lot of what we do. Many of you who are used to getting ready and driving to our church campus and enjoying those delicious Krispy Kreme donuts and that hot cup of coffee and experiencing Water's Edge live in the room, unfortunately, we're not able to do that anymore. But what we did is we quickly turned and we brought WEC to you. You are able to now experience Water's Edge Church from the comfort of your home, your front room, your kitchen table, your bedroom, or maybe from the workplace. You can have it on your smart device. You can really have WEC wherever you go. It's been an incredible season for us as we've pivoted and innovated. But let me help you understand why we put the energy in and why we felt like online, not just then, but even now, is an incredible opportunity for us to minister and advance the kingdom. Number one, most people in our congregation are still engaging with Water's Edge Church online. So we've got to keep it strong. We've got to keep it robust. We've got to continue to do an incredible job with our online, because most of our congregation has yet to return to physical spaces. Now, let me stop there for just a second. If you're hesitant or wondering if our physical spaces at our Williamsburg, Yorktown, or Newport News campuses are safe, let me tell you something. I can guarantee you that they are as safe as any other place that you would go to. And I would even recommend that they're probably a little bit safer. We have taken every precaution that we can to ensure that you and your children are safe when you return back to campus. So if you're sitting out there and you're like, man, I've kind of been hesitant because I don't know if I'm really going to be safe, let me set your heart and mind at ease. We have taken every precaution. Our environments are ready to serve you and your families, and we'd love to have you come on back to either one of our either our Williamsburg campus, our Yorktown campus, or our Newport News campus. But if for whatever reason you're not comfortable, that's okay too. That's why we provide online, so we can meet you right where you're at. The second reason why online is so important right now is it gives us a way to encourage people and advance our mission, the mission of changing the way people think about church, even during a pandemic. We made a commitment as soon as COVID shut our doors that we were not going to sit back and wait, that we were going to innovate, that we were going to continue to find ways to advance Christ's mission. Because again, this isn't just about our church. This isn't just about WEC. No, this is about advancing the gospel. And no pandemic is going to shut down our church or shut down the gospel. We're going to continue to innovate and bring ministry to people right where they're at, because there are people now more than ever who need to be encouraged, and online is giving us a platform to be able to do that. The third reason why it's so important for us to be online right now is Jesus calls us to reach the ends of the earth. He tells us to go to the ends of the earth and make disciples. Online, our virtual platform, our digital frontier is allowing us as a church based out of the 757 in Hampton Roads, Virginia, to reach the world. You've heard Pastor Stu talk about it on a Sunday. We're reaching other states. We're reaching other countries. We're reaching other continents. We are literally all over the world because we said yes and we embraced the idea of online ministry. There are so many of our military family that are no longer have to be disconnected from Water's Edge Church because we now are online, and they can now not only attend and view, but they can now do it with their families, no matter how far apart they may be. Again, online is giving us the opportunity to reach the world for Jesus. And that's incredible. That's incredible. Two more. I think online allows our ministry to be incredibly resilient. Let's just say there's another spike in COVID and we, God forbid, have to shut our doors again. Guess what? Because we've embraced online, the church doesn't stop. Just because the door's shut doesn't mean church has to stop. And because we're online, we are that much more resilient against anything that may try to shut the church down. And last but not least, Online is a part of the new normal, and it's going to be a part of our future moving forward. And so again, us embracing it now is setting a tone and setting a precedent for what God is going to do and use it for in the future. It's the new normal. All of our kids are learning online. Virtual learning is now a thing, right? And I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. But now we're in position to be relevant and not be irrelevant during these changing times. So again, that's why we've invested so much time and energy and made online a priority during this season. And that's why it's so important, especially right now. Now, Kendall, everybody's itching to know, what's the first card? Show us the first card and let's see if anybody got it right. Come on, what's the first card? I'm going Ace of Diamonds. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Two of Hearts, so that's my guess, Two of Hearts.
Ace of Diamonds, come on, bring it. Ace of Diamonds. Oh, what? The Two of Hearts. Oh my goodness, if you guessed the Two of Hearts, 1 point for you, 1 point for you.
So Teresa got it. Jacqueline said Jack of Hearts. Oh,
so
Teresa,
close.
good job.
Right on. Okay, so Kendall, you're going to flip another card in just a minute. So right now in the chat, why don't you guys let us know what you think the second card. So now the Two of Hearts is now out of the mix. Forget about that card. It is now trash. Now we've got the remaining 5 cards. Which card do you think is going to be next? And as you guys put your guesses out there in the comments, I want to take a minute to help you understand how vast our online ministry is right now. And I want to help you understand the platforms we're using to get the message of Water's Edge Church out to the digital world. So number one, we are using 3 unique platforms to host our online experiences. Now, you might be thinking, what in the world does a platform mean? I want you to think of it like a campus, right? We've got 3 campuses right here at Water's Edge Church. We've got Williamsburg, we've got Yorktown, and we've got Newport News. Three campuses, right? All conveying the same message, but to 3 unique different groups of people, right? So we're doing the same thing online. We are providing a service through our website. We call that WEC Online. So if you go to watersedgechurch.net and click the Watch Live button, that will take you to our website-based platform. And you have the opportunity to engage in the chat. You can see the video. There's opportunities to take next steps. We also use, as our second platform, Facebook Live. Many of you are engaging right now through our Facebook page and through our Facebook Live right now. And so every time we host a service, we're going to host it to our Facebook Live. And then we're also going to be streaming all of our services to our YouTube channel. That's right. Water's Edge Church has its own YouTube channel, and you can choose to view our services through our YouTube channel. And here's what's really fascinating. Each and every one of those platforms host 5 services a week. That's right. Each of those platforms, 5 services a week. We host 15 online services every single week. Some of y'all didn't even know that. We host 15 online services. So we're offering 5 on our website. Again, here's our service times. We have Sunday at 9:30, Sunday at 11, Sunday at 6 p.m., Tuesday nights at 7 p.m., and Thursday nights at 7 p.m., which we're gonna actually throw to that service as soon as we wrap up our live here tonight. So you're gonna have the opportunity, if you've never experienced church on a Thursday night, you get to experience it here today. And as soon as our live wraps up, we're going to let you know about that. So again, that's how fast and that's how big our online ministry is. 15 different unique services happening on 3 unique platforms every single week. And God is using it in some really, really big ways. Now, Kendall, tell us what card number 2 is. Card number two. I think I'm going Jack. I think I'm going to go with the Jack. This go around, I'm going with the Jack.
Okay, I'm seeing some Ace of Spades, though. Are you sure you want to stay with the Jack?
I'm sticking with the Jack. I'm feeling good about the Jack.
Okay, here it goes.
Oh, the 6 of clubs. Anybody guess the 6 of clubs?
No.
Oh, nobody got the 6 of clubs. All right, well, we're getting down. We got 4 cards remaining, 2 more chances to guess. So Kendall's going to flip the 3rd card here in just a few minutes. But before she does that, go ahead and let us know what you think the 3rd card is going to be. And while you put your guesses and your predictions right there in the chat, Kendall is going to let you know about some pretty important people who work behind the scenes on our online team.
Yes, yes. And for those of you just now joining, we're playing a quick card game. So you can guess what cards I'm flipping over. Whoever wins or guesses the most amount correctly, we're going to give you a gift card at the end of our live. So put your guesses in the chat. So yeah, I'm going to talk about our online volunteer positions. These guys are what make our online services just that much better. When you're watching a service and Pastor Stu says a Bible verse, if you're like me and you're watching the 6 p.m. service, you'll have kids running around and you might be like, wait, what was that? I know it was Psalms and now it's not up on the screen anymore. Our online platform hosts are the ones who are putting those links, those Bible verses, those really important moments into the chat so that if you missed it, you couldn't hear it, you had to go wipe up something. They're putting that in there for you so that you really don't have to miss any part of the sermon. And then we've got our engagement specialist. Yeah. And these guys are the ones chatting it up in the chat area. They are the ones just filling the comment box with just so much life, because it can feel really alone just sitting in front of your screen watching a service, but you're not. You're part of our online family. Right. And our engagement specialists are there to let you know, like, hey, this is we're doing church together. Let's comment. Let's raise our praise hands. Let's throw up some heart emojis together. Yes. And that's how we create our WEC online family, is by chatting in the comments together. So that's what those engagement specialists are for. And if someone says they need prayer, they pray over them right then and there. And then that's just another way for other people to feel really connected. And then our last online volunteer position is the prayer team. You don't see them commenting maybe every now and then, but they're really behind the scenes. Yeah. They're not only behind the screen, but they're like on their hands and their knees praying over each and every service. They're praying for the worship team and the words that they're singing. They're praying for the people watching the service. They are praying for Stu. They're praying for every aspect of the service, praying that what people needed to hear is what they are going to get, and people's lives are going to be changed by what they're seeing on the screen. So those are our 3 awesome and incredible online volunteer positions. And if you would love to join our super awesome team, we're going to try to throw up a link for our connection card somewhere. So you should totally join us. We are one big family, and we love what we're doing because we're changing lives from wherever we are. Your couch, your car, your workspace. So join our team.
Absolutely. We love our volunteers and our online volunteers here at Water's Edge. One of the things that we say about our volunteers here at Water's Edge is that WEC volunteers get it done. And let me tell y'all something, our WEC volunteers get it done online, and they've been doing a phenomenal job. I'm happy to announce that everything that you experience online, when you tune in to us, you're interfacing and engaging with a volunteer from your church, and they have stepped up in a huge way. And so we absolutely love our volunteers. Okay, Kendall, I think everyone's ready for the next card. I'm going Ace of Spades. I'm feeling the ace. I'm feeling the Ace of Spades. Show me the Ace of Spades.
All right, so I've got a 10 of diamonds, Ace of Spades, a 10 of, lots of 10 of diamonds this time. Ready?
Ace of Spades. Oh, how did they know? Heather, how did you know? Oh my goodness. Okay, we got one more card we're gonna flip, but Kendall, real quick, remind us of what the final 3 cards are. Show everybody what the final 3 cards are. This is our last opportunity to guess.
You want me to show them to you?
Yeah, show us the 3 cards, just so everyone can have a quick, and then you'll shuffle them back up, and then we'll pick one more.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Show us all the cards. Okay, so there's still the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Jack of Hearts. Okay, so put your guesses in the chat. This is the final flip here in just a second. Kendall's going to do the final flip. I don't know who's winning, but I know Kendall knows who's winning. But as she is selecting that final card, I want to share with you real quick 5 tips to make the most of your online experience. If you're out there and you're choosing to engage with us online, we want to help make that experience one that you get the most out of it. So tip number 1 is this. create a distraction-free environment. Now, I get that. Some of us, we just simply cannot create a totally distraction-free environment. What I simply mean by that is create an environment where you are ready to focus and lean in both to worship and to Pastor Stu's message. And I would even say lean into what the hosts are talking about online. Maybe God's prompting you to take a next step. And sometimes if we have too many distractions, we not only miss God's presence, we miss what God's trying to say, and we might also miss an opportunity to take a next step and grow our faith. So tip number 1, try your best to create a distraction-free environment. Tip number 2, hop on early. Like I said, we've got services at 9:30, 11, 6, 7 o'clock on Tuesday, 7 o'clock on Thursday. Hop on 5 to 7 minutes early on the online, and you're going to be able to catch our pre-show. Our pre-show gives you an up-to-date, gives you updates on everything that's happening at Water's Edge Church. Plus, our online hosts do an incredible job of making it fun. They play a game. They get you involved. So again, if you want to make the most of your online experience, show up 5 to 7 minutes, log in 5 to 7 minutes early so you can participate in our pre-service experience. Tip number 3, engage in the chat. Like Kendall said, we got some incredible volunteers that want to connect with you. They want to know what's going on in your life. Because again, right now, let's just be real. Many of us feel super disconnected from each other, disconnected from our church, disconnected from God. Our volunteers are there to help you feel more connected to your church than ever before, even though you're having to engage online. But what they need from you is to let them know that you're there. Say hello, offer a comment, maybe share with the online audience how you're doing and what God's doing in your life. Maybe even reach out to one of our volunteers and say, hey, can I just talk to you in a private message? Our volunteers are there to connect with you, and simply engaging in the chat will help you make the most of your online experience. Tip number 4, use the links. We are constantly talking about different links and different next steps and different web addresses. All of that can be very overwhelming. So our online hosts put those in the chat, those specific links in the chat. And I want to encourage you, if God is prompting you to take a next step, whether it's giving, whether it's just acknowledging, hey, I'm hanging out with you guys today, I'll fill out the digital connection card, joining a volunteer team, joining a watch party. The easiest way to take a next step is to use the links in the chat. Number 5, invite and share. If you want to make the most of your Water's Edge online experience, don't attend alone. We used to say this when we met together physically. Don't go to church alone. Invite someone to come with you. If you want to make the most of your online experience, invite some people over to your house. Invite some people to an online watch party. Maybe just send out a couple of text messages or share the service on your social media page. Get some of your friends and family involved. That's what makes the service that much more special. And if you're out there wondering, how can I help change the way people think about church and advance our mission online? It's simply by inviting and sharing our online experience. Even if you're not even planning on attending that particular service, if you see it pop up in your feed, just hit that share button, because you don't know who needs to hear that message. It might not be the right time for you, but it might be the right time for someone in your social media circle to experience the good news of Jesus Christ. So if you want to make a difference, and if you want to make the most of your online experience, create a distraction-free environment, hop on early, engage in the chat, use the links, and invite and share. All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Kendall, show us the final card. The final card. Here we go. We're about to wrap up our online live, and we're going to throw to our 7 p.m. service. So I want to encourage you to stick around for just a couple of minutes as we make that transition, and we look forward to hanging out with you tonight at our 7 p.m. online service. Kendall, what's the final card? Everyone's got their votes in. I'm going Ace of Spades. I'm sticking with the Ace of Spades. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, the Jack of Hearts. Teresa, you killed it. You must have prophetic gifting or something. Irene, great job. Great job. Like I said, we're going to wrap things up, and we're going to identify the winner, and we're going to shoot you an email. We're going to hook you up with a gift card so you can enjoy some Starbucks on Water's Edge Church. Well, hey, if you happen to miss service on Sunday, I want to let you know we've got some incredible things happening. Last Sunday was Group Launch Sunday. We believe everybody needs a group. Go to watersedgechurch.net /groups to find a group that's perfect for you. Students, we have a group for you as well, middle school and high school age students. Every Wednesday night, go to watersedgechurch.net /students to find out more information about our student groups. We also have Collide coming up. That's right. Collide is going to be both an in-person and virtual experience for our middle school and high school students. That's going to take place Wednesday, September 23rd at 7 o'clock at our Yorktown campus and online. We also have the Growth Track. We want to encourage you to grow and become all that God has designed you to be through our Growth Track ministry. Go to watersedgechurch.net /growth track to get connected there. And also, guys, take a second as soon as we shift over, click that share button and invite someone to experience Water's Edge tonight at our 7 o'clock Thursday night experience. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as we've gone live. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.